It's Dollar Tree time again, where I take $5, or at least I try to keep it around $5, go into a Dollar Tree and try to make a complete meal out of what I find in there. Now, this time we decided to stay in our own county, Greene County, Tennessee, and our population is about 69,000, so significantly smaller than the county we shopped at last week, which meant that our Dollar Trees are significantly smaller than what we had access to last week. Now, I thought at first that was going to be a problem because we have actually two Dollar Trees. So one of them we went into was barely stocked at all. It was very slim pickings. I got a little bit of footage from that one, but we actually ended up not getting anything from there. But the other Dollar Tree on the other side of town, now that turned out to be a great one. We got there just as they were unloading their truck, and they were stocking the freezer section full of food. So we actually had a hard time narrowing down what we wanted to pick, but we finally settled on one idea, and that's the one that we're gonna cook up for you today. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the footage that we got, just the inside of the store and kind of, you know, what it looks like in a smaller Dollar Tree and what you have access to, and then we will start cooking. And here is the big reveal. We are going to do breakfast. I love these looks of this little tater tots. I really like this. You saw me get one sausage, and then while I was there, they actually had a truck come in and they were replenishing the frozen section, and they put these out. And I love little link sausages, so I thought we'd give that a try. We got eggs for $1. We got some vegetables to put with something. I don't want to tell you yet what we're gonna do, but we've also got some of this Rotel diced tomatoes, and so we are going to take all of this and fancy it up. And now, just in case you're wondering, I did actually pick up a few other things. I got breadcrumbs because you know from the last video that was something that we were missing, so I went ahead and got some of those. Peeps, of course. I got some of these Hello Panda. Did not know Dollar Tree had these. I've never tried the caramel flavor, but I thought that would be fun to try. That's just boring stuff. I got envelopes just because my cousin and I like to mail each other little surprises sometimes. But here is something that's really interesting. You saw these in the last video, just in the filming section. I didn't actually buy them at that time. But this brand right here, I used to sell this brand at a health food store that I used to work in, and it was super expensive. Now, that was like 20 years ago. And it was expensive even back then. And then lo and behold, here I find some at the Dollar Tree. So of course, all these were $1. And it looks like they're just little microwavable lunch bowls. But you see, it's ready in 60 seconds. So I thought it'd be fun to just do a really quick taste test of one of these and see if they're any good. And I think we are ready to go ahead and start. You will see that this was not from the Dollar Tree. They had shredded cheese there, but I did not get any because you can see I've got quite a bit still left over on this one. Now this, I'm just gonna heat these up in my air fryer. These, I didn't realize this, but these are already cooked. You just have to microwave them. So, okay, we'll give them a taste test and we'll find out what that's like. And then, of course, the Rotel is going to be going on top of our vegetable omelet. So that's what we're going to be kind of dressing up and making all fancy for a really good Dollar Tree breakfast. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I did microwave the mixed vegetables for a few minutes, and I've got a skillet here with a little bit of olive oil and butter. I'm going to go ahead and put these in that pan and stir fry them with a little bit of salt and pepper just to add a little extra flavor to them. Now I'm going to let that simmer just for a little bit and soak in all that nice oil and butter. And then I've got my Rotel here in a little pot. I'm just going to let this be gently heating through. We don't need to cook it because it's already pre-cooked, but we do want it nice and hot to put on the omelet. And this is hot enough. I think we can go ahead and add our eggs. We've got Mitch here doing the honors. Ooh. Not quite as easy as we thought this was going to be, but it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to taste good, right? So basically, Mitch is just lifting the edges so that we get some of that egg on top on the bottom because we want everything cooked all the way through. It's actually doing better than I thought. And if you do that to kind of like different sides of the egg, then eventually you're gonna get all that liquid onto the bottom. And now when the bottom is pretty well cooked through, we will try to gently flip this over to cook any liquid that's left over. You can see there's a little bit of a shine right here. So I don't know how successful we're going to be, but we'll give it a shot. All right, we're going to flip. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, no. Oh, well, there's the culprit, guys.
Sorry.
But it's okay. Like I said, it just has to taste good, right? It doesn't have to look perfect. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that perfection, that's just not us. We mess up quite a bit. But we're still going to go ahead and follow through with the rest of it because it's still going to taste good. So that's all right. We're going to go ahead and finish this up. And now for the next step, we're going to put some cheese and vegetables right in the middle and then fold each half over to make kind of like a little burrito out of it. And now we're ready to flip our sides.
It's not really a whole side anymore.
That's okay. There we go. Hey!
Sort of.
It looks like something. It looks like, it still looks like something that's good enough to eat. Okay, Dollar Tree meal number 2. Let's hope it's not a disappointment. You ready?
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
I can do this.
Yeah, I mean, this was just kind of an idea I had spur of the moment while I was in the Dollar Tree. And I had no idea how it was going to come together. But when I saw like the vegetables in the can of Rotel, I was like, ooh, I bet that'd make a good omelet. And it does.
Yeah, it actually isn't bad.
It is a really good omelet.
We'll have to add this to our
yes, I mean,
breakfast repertoire.
this is an excellent breakfast. You know, I mean, I know we're eating it for dinner right now, but I mean, it is really good. Everything came together perfect with this omelet. Now, let's go ahead. Now, I did not do anything special to these tater tots because I kind of wanted to compare them to the national brands,
Right.
and just see how they kind of stand up on their own. So let's go for it. Hold up. Do I like these better than the national brand? Because I think I do. This one has, now I looked at the bag, and it has different spices in it. It even has chili flakes.
Yeah, I can taste it
And
a
stuff like
little
that,
bit.
yeah.
It's actually got, I think it's got more flavor. Like, I don't know that I would add ketchup to this.
No, these are really good. I think it even had curry powder.
Yeah,
And different things like that in it. I was really surprised when I read the ingredients.
It has more flavor, I think, than like a
It
typical tater tot.
does. They're really, okay. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Now let's try this sausage that, I mean, it's Jimmy Dean's, so it's a natural
It is a
brand,
natural
you know.
brand,
Yeah, that's really good. And you know what it tastes like? It tastes like when you're at a hotel and they serve you free continental breakfast.
That's the.
It's Jimmy Dean sausage. Yeah.
Jimmy Dean.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've had that sausage.
Yeah,
before.
I have too. Yeah, so that's really good. So,
but it's a well-known, well-liked. I think.
Wow.
All in all, good.
This, I mean, no joke. I think I might like this a little better than last week's dinner, even. I think, and one of the reasons is it has really, really good flavor. All of it just really works together to make a great breakfast. But I have eggs left over.
Right.
I've got vegetables left over, and I've got the Rotel also left over. And if you get the cheese, the shredded cheese from the Dollar Tree, you're going to have cheese left over too.
Right. So you can make multiple meals with the same ingredients. It all still costs.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I got all of this for $5, but it's going to cost us less than $2.50 a person.
Yeah.
Because we have so much other stuff left over.
We get another breakfast out of it at least.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe 2.
I'm actually thinking we're going to get at least 3 to 4 days worth of breakfast just out of that one bag of mixed vegetables and the 1 can of Rotel.
Yeah.
So, and with one person, you would probably be able to do your entire work week.
Yeah.
You know, with this breakfast if you wanted to, which is an absolute win.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because, I mean, it's way cheaper.
$5 for a whole 5 days.
Yes! Yeah. I mean...
$1 a day for a meal. It's hard to beat.
You can't beat that. You literally can't beat that because if you go to a fast food for a sausage biscuit or egg McMuffin...
$5 or $6, yeah.
Exactly. That's your entire week's, on one day. So, wow. Okay. Yeah. I am so impressed. I am so happy that this turned out good because... like I said, it was just like a fly-by moment, random thought that I had in my head to do this. And I am so glad I did because wonderful breakfast idea.
Very good.
So that is our second really, really good budget meal. Done and gonna be done again because we're gonna be making these again.
Redone.
Because we're gonna be doing this for breakfast the next couple of days. But next week we're gonna venture out of Greene County again, and we're gonna go to a Dollar Tree that is more in a urban city center area, and we're gonna see if that one's bigger than Greenville and if they've got more things in there. So check out next week because we're gonna be going in there and seeing what they have. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.
And if you like historical cooking and unusual cookbooks, here's 2 more videos you might enjoy. And make sure to like and subscribe for more foodie adventures.